What up? Hope you're well. And in this special video, I have a special guest with me here. And can you introduce yourself?
My name's Panda.
What do you do over here at Repad Assist? What is your job?
I'm a creative director assistant.
What does it even mean? It's very vague. What does this mean?
It means that I'm very creative in Repad Assist.
And you tell me the truth if something sucks or not, right?
Yeah.
If something is cool, you tell me. And if something sucks, you tell me. That's your job, right?
Yeah.
And I love that job for you because you know me. How long have we known each other for?
I've known you for almost 8 years.
Oh, that's how old you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
8
Did you
years
mention what your name is? You mentioned your name already?
My name's Panda.
Okay, there we go. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to the episode. And in this video, we're going to talk about work-life balance when doing business here in Africa. So before I start, talking about, some of our experiences here and asking her a couple of questions. Did you know that we're going to do a video today?
No.
Be honest. Okay.
I didn't know.
Surprise! How long did it take you for you to get ready for this video? Because I want people to know that we didn't plan this, right?
I wasn't expecting this. I was just here for like a normal day.
Exactly. So now this is a normal day for us, right? We decide what we want to do when we want to do it. You know what that's called?
What is it called?
It's called time freedom.
Time freedom.
Yes. When you are able to control your time in life, you are rich. It means that you're better off than a lot of people that cannot control their time. That's the best thing you can ever do in your life. Anyway, that's the story for another day. So in this video, we just want to talk about work-life balance. And often when you are trying to conduct business over there in the UK, US, Australia, it's a hustle culture. And we used to live in Atlanta until about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
How did you like Atlanta? You can be honest.
I mean, compared to Africa, it's not the best. Atlanta.
Why?
Because here I just see more people outside. And most of the time, Tanzania is pretty peaceful.
Yes, most of the time. Yeah. I would say even Africa in general, because I travel more than you.
Yeah.
Africa is quite peaceful. And I know there's been, a lot of issues here in Tanzania that we're not going to talk about on this channel. But for the most part, you've been here 2 years already. You go to school here now.
Yeah.
And you used to go to school in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Tell me the difference between the food in your school and the food here.
So basically, in my old school, which if you don't know, it's Jackson Elementary. So we used to have we used to pick our own lunches. So there would be some options, and I would mostly get some cheese sticks. I started eating school lunch in that school in like grade 1, because in kindergarten, my mom used to pack me lunches.
Cool. How about the people that you hang out with, your friends, your new friends? How's that relationship with the friends? Do you like the new friends or the old friends? You miss the old friends.
I mean, back in Jackson Elementary, I had this best friend. Her name was Mia. She was bilingual. She could speak English and also Spanish. And she had a crazy talent, which is that if you tickle her, she doesn't laugh.
Oh, really?
Just a straight face.
Well, I've known you all your life. You've had a million best friends. And I don't have many best friends. I have few because I'm older than you, But what I'm trying to say to these good people that are watching our content is we have time now to spend together and talk about these cool things. How your day was at school, how many friends you got. I barely had time to do that when I was in Atlanta. You remember? Because I was always working.
Yeah.
And What I'm trying to explain to you guys is that when you are in doing business in an economy that is full of hustle culture, it's going to be quite difficult to be able to do this kind of thing. Go anywhere you want to go in the world at any time of the day, control your time. Because now you're having to keep up with this hustle culture. It's almost like hustling backwards. Now, this is something you don't know, but some of the people that are watching this channel understand this. There's hyperinflation or inflation going on in places like the United States. And it doesn't matter how many hours you put in, by the time you see your check at the end of the week, you know, it's not enough money to spend to even go out and have a good time.
Yeah,
You know?
and at McDonald's, there's no dollar menu. Things are getting more expensive. Even Goodwill, the place that used to be for flipping stuff that's already used and getting it for quite a low price. People say it's better to get a new thing than the one from Goodwill.
Yeah, well, we're probably going to have to do another video about that one because what's happening is that most of the things that are sold in America are imported from China. So, if you wanted to like buy certain things now, the price is very high because you know China and the U.S. are having issues with trading. So we'll get into that topic in a different video, me and you. So you can ask me all kinds of questions. Maybe we can spend a whole hour talking about some of these things. And some of the things that we do, I like, is we hang out at the swings, and then you just ask me questions.
Yeah.
You always have a lot of questions. Do you have questions for me today?
Okay, so let me think.
Maybe one question. Think about one question.
Okay, let me think of a question.
While you think about a question, I will mention this for these good people here. Every day, after school, right? Usually after school, I dedicate about 2-3 hours to make sure that I'm sitting with my kids, hanging out with them, and hang out the swings. Because we have swings set outside, we have a trampoline, and those are the things I was never able to do in a different economy, right? In the West, I couldn't do that because everything is so damn expensive. Not only is everything so damn expensive, but the cost to survive is so high that you need to make so much more money. But here in Africa, even if your business is not making hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? You can survive really, really comfortably here. So what I'm encouraging some of you guys to do that are looking to do business over here in Africa, don't think that you need to make $1 million. Don't think that you need to make like $100,000 a month to live a really quality life here in Africa.
You don't need to have NASA money. You
No,
just
you
need
don't.
to have enough money to live perfectly here.
Exactly.
Almost perfectly.
Almost perfectly. And essentially what it is that the new status symbol now is peace and freedom. Peace and time freedom. There's so many people that you were telling me that I'm so active. Have you seen other dads that are not active? Okay, I have. I've seen a lot of dads that are not active. It's because they don't control their time. They're always tired. They're always, you know what I'm saying? Like they're always working all the time. I'm always working too, but I can take a break whenever I feel like it, whenever I want. That's the difference. Mm-hmm.
And you still stay fit. That's another way of being active, staying fit.
I work out every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I stay fit. And that's part of work-life balance. And this is something that a lot of people that watch this channel don't have time for. I remember when I was in Atlanta, I didn't have a workout routine like I have now. Now it's every day. Notice I'm always in the treadmill every day, always working out. But I couldn't do that. Have you thought about your question yet?
I think I got the question.
Okay, shoot.
Wait, let me keep thinking of that question. Wait, is that a question?
That's okay. About hanging out, maybe. You want to talk about hanging out?
is there any more reason why America in general is bad?
I wouldn't say America is bad. It's no place is bad.
Mm-hmm.
America is just changing. Okay, and when a place is changing, it brings a lot of issues and concerns, a lot of problems that a lot of people are not adjusted to. Do you understand what I'm saying by adjusted to? So, for example, let's say, for example, you go to the store and you only got $5, and the thing that you want ends up being $6. That's a problem for you, right?
Yeah.
Because now you got to go look for that extra dollar. It's not that that store is bad. No, that store is not bad. That store is just charging more now.
Because they need the money.
Because they need the money. Now you got to find that money, that extra dollar. That's American now. You got to find that extra money, and it's becoming more and more difficult to find that extra money. So the people that end up being really living a really good life in America are people that are really, really rich. The millionaires, multimillionaires. You know, how many millionaires do you know on YouTube?
Okay, so there's this I forgot his name, but there's this guy
Yeah, tell me about him.
that's the literal grandson of the person who made Fiji water.
Ooh, yeah, that's rich. That's rich.
And they have like many cars.
Yeah, that's rich, and they're probably getting richer.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely getting richer. So, guys, Fiji Water, if you don't know the brand, it's been around for quite a bit. And does this grandson have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
They have a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So what do they do all day?
Mostly they make like shorts, mostly.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, and people make edits of him. If you don't know what edits are, they're basically taking some of the photos and then just editing them to like make this like whole little short.
Amazing.
Which some people do for a living on YouTube.
Wow, that's nice. Maybe we should do that. What do you think? You put me on that. You see, this is what I'm talking about. When you have this sort of time freedom that we're talking about, then you have work-life balance. You can have deep intellectual conversations with people of a different generation. All these things that she's telling me, I didn't know about that. Because you spend the time watching YouTubers that I don't know, the time that I don't have. So thank you for putting me up on that game.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it's also and you also told me that you didn't grow up watching YouTube. You grew up watching TV networks.
Yeah, TV networks.
Like Cartoon Network.
Listen, I started off watching black and white television. Yeah, black and white televisions, and then we graduated to a color television, color TV. And then after color TV, we started having the flat screen TVs. So I've seen all kinds of. Now we're on YouTube. It's amazing.
So so in my generation, we grew up with the internet.
Yes.
But you grew up with the internet. So
exactly.
you and the internet were growing together.
And we're still growing together. Thanks to you, because now you're giving me all kinds of cool ideas. That some of those cool ideas we're going to share on this channel. Because this is a business channel. We want to educate. The purpose of this channel, remember I told you, is to educate a lot of people that want to do business here in Africa. We want to teach them all cool ways to make money, whether it's online or physical businesses here in Africa, so they can be able to build empires and hang out and have a good life like me and you. That's the goal. Okay, what advice do you have for people that are considering coming to Africa, but they're not sure yet? They're not sure. What advice do you have to?
My most advice is that if you're going to Africa for business, this is a good channel, and there's also other channels if you don't really like the taste of this one. And here you can also find cool places to go to.
Right.
Like maybe you're going to Uganda and then you want to go to Kampala. Maybe here there's a video of you going to Uganda, Kampala, and going to nice places.
That's right. So essentially what she's saying is that you have access to so many other markets outside of just one market. And this is what's amazing about Africa is that you have to look at Africa as regions. If you're trying to do business and only focusing on one country, you've already lost. The mindset you need to have when you're doing business here in Africa, consider looking at the entire East Africa region. So let's say there's 68 million people here in Tanzania. There are 55 million people, I think, plus minus in Kenya. There are another 50 million in Uganda. Total, that's 150 million people. That's how you should really look at it. How do you look at this market as one? Because now everything is integrated. All the conversations that are happening online, especially, they're all, the East Africans, they are all engaging in those conversations. Even the situation that's happening over here in Tanzania, all of East Africa is talking about it. So when you have a brand, consider that brand being exposed in all of East Africa, not just one country. If you're if you're only focusing on one country, then you might get jammed up. I did a video about this, that you need to diversify. When you're doing business here in Africa, you need to diversify. There are people that were only relying on the Tanzanian market. And then when the election happened, we saw what happened. And then they were losing money for days because they didn't have something in Kenya. They didn't have something in Uganda to fall back on. So this is the best advice that I'll give to you guys. Consider the market as a block. Same thing in Southern Africa. When you're doing your business in South Africa, yeah, you might be making money in South Africa, but also consider the neighbors. There's Mozambique, there's Zimbabwe, there's Zambia, there's Botswana. What else is there? Namibia. Oh, we need to go to those places too. I heard it's nice over there. So that's the best advice that I'll give to you guys when you're trying to build a business. Think about how to get into a business niche that is all-encompassing, covering a specific region, whether it's Southern Africa, East Africa, North Africa, or West Africa. Because the world has become a small place thanks to internet. And also, the other thing is this. If your business is not visible on social media, if people don't know who you are through social media, TikTok, Instagram, even here on YouTube, if your business is not visible here, you don't exist. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
You've shown me brands, you've introduced to me brands or, companies, whatever, that were only on YouTube. And now I'm a fan of them. Because that's how you guys consume, right?
Mm-hmm. We consume by YouTube and
what else?
TikTok, Instagram, those social medias.
Cool. And Facebook is big here in Africa too.
Yeah.
So if you're not on Facebook, if you're on the real estate game, make sure you got your socials on point. You know how to brand them correctly. By the way, thank you, assistant. You've been wonderful. And by the way, you're invited on this channel anytime you want. You let me know, and we'll make it happen. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Say thank you to the people for their time.
Thank you for your time here.
All right. So in closing, guys, if you're ready to get started with your business here in Africa and you're ready to get to the next level, maybe you haven't started your business yet and you're considering investing in Africa, schedule time. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Schedule that time. This is a paid consultation. If you want anything free, just watch the free content here on YouTube. But this is a coaching session. Also, if you're already in business here in Africa and you're looking to get to the next level, you're trying to level up, whatever the case is, also schedule time, because there are ways that you can grow your business by implementing certain principles that get you to the next level instead of getting stuck doing business as usual. Because people get stuck, people get stuck. Yeah. Do you know there are people that are still doing the same thing, right, as they were when you were still a baby? Can you imagine? Do you remember that YouTuber? What was his name? That guy who does toy reviews. What was his name?
Ryan Toy Reviews.
Yeah, what was his name? Ryan something. Ryan's World.
Yeah, Ryan's World.
What did you tell me about that? Tell us real quickly about that.
So he was a little boy. He started on YouTube at like the age of 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then he made toy reviews. Everybody was like, "Oh, so lovely!" And then they started getting billions. And
Of
when
views.
billions of views per video.
Do you know what? Sorry, sorry I cut you off there. Do you know when you're a baby, when I needed to shut you up when you were a kid, I would just put Ryan's World. Did you know that? And then you would shut up on your iPad. Anyway, continue. Anyway, continue.
And then he started growing up, but he still liked the toy reviews, and loved playing with toys.
How old is
But
he now?
You wouldn't believe me when I say this, but he's 13 and still doing this. He's literally a teenager. Let him retire. He doesn't want to play with toys anymore. He doesn't want to do toy reviews anymore. Let him retire. Please. I'm begging you. I know the money has been flowing and it's got into your head, but just please let him retire. Help a brother out, please.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Pendo. Thank you for the insights. This is why you're the creative director and the perfect assistant, so you can keep it real on this channel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and a lot of people are used to doing business the same way they've been doing it for 10 years. They need to change. They need to change, and this is what this channel is about. We're gonna keep it real on this channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, and thank you guys. Tune in for more content that is dropping. Well, we got some fire content. Just stay logged in, guys. Stay logged in. All right, bless. Schedule time.